And we're back. It is 6:48. It just looks cold outside, and there's the temperature to prove it. 7 degrees in downtown Billings, 4 below over in Miles City, 21 in Livingston. Things are gonna get chilly again, so just be ready when you head out the door this morning. Our top story today, President Donald Trump travels to West Virginia today to address Republican lawmakers at their annual policy retreat. Some of them traveled to the event in the Amtrak train that collided with a garbage truck in Crozet, Virginia, Wednesday. Officials with the National Transportation Safety Board are now on the scene trying to determine what led to the deadly crash. In court news, a Billings man who caused a fatal crash while under the influence of marijuana won't be spending any time in prison. On Wednesday, the judge sentenced 21-year-old Kent Jensen to 5 years with the Montana Department of Corrections. Jensen rolled through a stop sign, crashing into motorcyclist Joshua Fry at the intersection of Wise Lane and Frontage Road in 2016. Fry's family calls the sentencing an injustice and said it's the latest example of Montana judges slapping impaired drivers on the wrist. Kent Jensen said he began using marijuana when he was 13 and admitted he used the drug before causing the fatal crash. At the scene, Jensen submitted to a blood test which revealed a level of THC intoxication 4 times the standard allowed in Montana. But officers noted Jensen did not appear to be impaired at the time. Fry's family testified Wednesday. Jensen made the decision to use marijuana before driving that day and say Fry was an innocent victim. Jensen apologized to the victim's family, saying he can't take his actions back. He can only accept what he did. Fry's mother told Q2 acceptance is not enough and Jensen should be spending time behind bars.
I think that it just sets the precedence for the whole community that no big deal, I'm going to have a slap on the wrist. And not that I wanted him to have to spend years of his life in prison, but I think there are consequences. I've known people who will go and shoot a dog who are thrown right in jail. And we're talking a dog versus a child, my son. And I think this was very unjust.
Fry's mother said she does agree with one part of the sentence. Jensen was ordered by the judge to speak to students at every Billings middle school and high school about the dangers and consequences of driving while impaired. On to Crime Watch, a Hardin High School teacher is behind bars, facing several felony charges, and a 17-year-old student is suspended after a gun was found inside a classroom. The school's student resource officer received information that a student at the high school had a gun inside the building on Friday. No weapon was found, but the 17-year-old was escorted off the property. But when deputies returned this past Saturday, they located a Glock 27 handgun inside a classroom. After further investigation, art teacher Nora Block was arrested. 42-year-old Block is awaiting arraignment on charges of possessing a firearm on school property, felony tampering with evidence, and felony obstructing justice. Block apparently told school officials about her role in the incident on Monday. Hardin authorities have also issued an arrest warrant for the 17-year-old student.
I've actually been physically sick since we found out about this incident. It's never fun to deal with these situations, but we learn from it. And we're happy that we have a partnership with the Bighorn County Sheriff Department. They have been excellent through this whole process. But of course, it weighs on administrators, teachers, students, myself, and the entire community in general.
The student is suspended and will face an expulsion hearing. Block is also suspended and is currently in custody. Continuing our coverage, the 2 people killed in a house fire near Chico last week have been identified. The Park County Sheriff identifies the victims as 36-year-old Adam Miller and 26-year-old Christelle Cameron. Both were residents of Immigrant. When fire crews responded to the fire last Thursday morning, the home was engulfed in flames. Once the flames were out, fire crews found Miller and Cameron dead along with their dog. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. State emergency managers now say they will appeal the federal government's decision to deny millions of dollars in fire aid. Leaders initially said they would not ask FEMA to reconsider its ruling that Montana's fire season does not meet the requirements for a major disaster declaration. The state will instead narrow its request and focus on 20 days in September when weather conditions were most severe and hundreds of new fires started. The updated request also drops to about $15 million versus the original $44 million requested. While Billings police continue to search for the vandals who damaged 2 schools and a neighborhood with graffiti, they're now asking for the public's help to identify a possible witness. Police believe the man pictured here may have some information regarding the incidents. The photo was taken from the Home Depot surveillance camera. If you know who this man is, contact police, or you can call or text a school resource officer at the number listed on your screen. And last, it's a big week for Catholic schools across the country, including the ones right here in Billings. An all-class mass started the day on Wednesday, along with the Billings Central Awards of Excellence. The Outstanding Philanthropist Award was presented to Joe and Kathy Rude. Volunteer of the Year was awarded to Leo O'Brien. Ryan Hubert received the Young Alum of the Year award, and the Educator of the Year for 2018 is Shane Fairbanks. Students at the new St. Francis Catholic School will take part in a prayer service outside of the school this morning to celebrate the week and the future.
A brand new K-8 school that houses about 587 students. We have about 329 at Billings Central. We have 107 at our preschool and daycare. So we're at about 1,022 in the system. We are probably growing where other Catholic school systems are having a struggle, but we have a huge backing in our foundation and this community.